The story began on a calm, starlit night in a remote desert where the sky stretched infinitely, painted with a dazzling array of stars and galaxies. The human, a solitary figure named Ethan, was an astrophotographer who spent his nights capturing the beauty of the universe. He had retreated to this barren expanse to find solace from the chaos of city life and to chase his lifelong dream of photographing a meteor shower that was said to grace the sky that week. Ethan's equipment was state-of-the-art. His telescope, cameras, and a custom-built tracking system were all set up, pointed towards the heavens. The desert's eerie silence was broken only by the occasional rustle of wind against the dunes. It was in this stillness that Ethan noticed something peculiar. A faint, greenish glow flickered on the horizon, growing steadily brighter and larger. Initially, he assumed it was a meteor, but its erratic movement defied any natural explanation. Curiosity compelled him to investigate. Leaving his equipment behind, Ethan climbed into his old, dust-covered Jeep and drove toward the mysterious light. As he approached, the glow became blinding, forcing him to stop and shield his eyes. When he finally dared to look, he found a small, sleek spacecraft embedded in the sand. Its surface shimmered with an iridescent sheen, and the air around it buzzed faintly, as though charged with static electricity. Cautiously, Ethan approached the craft, his heart pounding with a mix of fear and exhilaration. He had dreamed of encountering extraterrestrial life, but never imagined it would happen in such an extraordinary manner. As he neared the craft, a section of its hull slid open with a soft hiss, revealing an interior bathed in a soft, bluish light. Emerging from the craft was a being unlike anything Ethan had ever seen. The alien was slender and tall, with elongated limbs and a translucent, almost ethereal appearance. Its eyes, large and luminescent, seemed to hold a galaxy's worth of knowledge and emotion. It stumbled forward, clearly injured, clutching its side where a faint, glowing fluid seeped through its silvery skin. The being collapsed in the sand, its breath shallow and labored. Ethan's initial shock gave way to an overwhelming sense of compassion. Despite his fear, he knelt beside the creature and assessed its condition. Though he had no idea how to treat an alien injury, he instinctively applied pressure to the wound with a clean cloth from his backpack. The alien's eyes met his, and in that moment, an unspoken connection formed between them. "You're going to be okay," Ethan whispered, unsure if the alien could understand him. To his amazement, the alien's gaze softened, and a faint, melodious hum emanated from it. The sound resonated in Ethan's chest, filling him with a sense of reassurance. With great effort, the alien raised a slender hand and touched Ethan's forehead. A flood of images and emotion surged through Ethan's mind, a kaleidoscope of stars, alien landscapes, and a sense of desperation. He realized the alien was communicating with him, sharing its plight. The spacecraft had been damaged during an unexpected meteor storm, forcing an emergency landing. The alien, whose name was something Ethan could only interpret as a soft chime, was a traveler on a mission of peace and exploration. Now stranded and injured, it had no way to repair its craft or call for help. Determined to assist, Ethan helped the alien to its feet and guided it to his Jeep. Though it was a tight fit, the alien's slender form managed to curl up in the passenger seat. They returned to Ethan's campsite, where he made the alien as comfortable as possible, offering it water and wrapping it in a thermal blanket. Over the next several days, Ethan worked tirelessly to help the alien recover. He used his limited knowledge of mechanics to assess the damage to the spacecraft, while the alien communicated its needs through a combination of gestures and telepathic impressions. Despite the language barrier, they developed a bond built on mutual trust and gratitude. As the alien's strength returned, it began to assist Ethan in repairing the craft. Its advanced technology and intellect complemented Ethan's ingenuity and resourcefulness. Together, they overcame challenges that neither could have managed alone. The aliens' hums became a constant presence, a soothing melody that filled the nights as they worked under the stars. Ethan learned more about the alien species and culture through the fragments it shared. Its people valued harmony and exploration, traveling the cosmos not to conquer, but to learn and connect. The alien expressed its awe at humanity's creativity and resilience, despite the struggles and conflicts that often define human history. One night, as the repairs neared completion, the alien took Ethan's hand and gazed deeply into his eyes. A surge of warmth and gratitude flooded Ethan's being as the alien conveyed a profound sense of thanks. It was not just gratitude for saving its life, but for the kindness and courage Ethan had shown in bridging the vast gulf between their worlds. When the day came for the alien to depart, Ethan felt a pang of bittersweet emotion. He watched as the repaired spacecraft hummed to life, its lights casting an otherworldly glow across the desert. The alien stepped inside but paused to look back at Ethan. With a final hum that resonated like a heartfelt farewell, the craft rose gracefully into the sky, disappearing among the stars. Ethan stood there for a long time, staring at the empty expanse where the spacecraft had been. Though the alien was gone, its presence lingered in his heart. The experience had changed him, deepening his appreciation for the vastness of the universe and the connections that transcended the boundaries of species and worlds. From that day forward, Ethan's photography took on a new dimension. His images captured not just the beauty of the cosmos, but the sense of wonder and hope he had discovered. And though he never spoke of his encounter, he carried the alien's hum within him, a reminder of the extraordinary bond they had shared and the endless possibilities that lay beyond the stars.